Wealthfront is now doing same-day withdrawals from the Wealthfront Cash Account for certain banks. Starting December 12th, they announced this. Basically, it says here, today we're announcing you can make free same-day withdrawals from your Wealthfront Cash Account, as long as you initiate the withdrawal to an eligible external account by 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on a business day. Your money will arrive the same day. And I read somewhere else that's usually within 2 or 3 hours. Now, it has to be an eligible account. Over 400 participating institutions on the list are automatically eligible. Here's a list of the banks that will accept same-day withdrawals from the Wealthfront Cash Account. Bank of America, Capital One, Citibank, Chase, PNP Bank, Goldman Sachs Bank, so that's the Marcus account, TD Bank, US Bank, Wells Fargo. Now, that's not the only one. There's a huge list. Besides just this list, to make things even clearer, they have a little lightning bolt icon. When you go to add your external bank account, if it's eligible, you'll see a little icon that's a lightning bolt. Now, I only saw, on my bank accounts, I only saw one lightning bolt, and that was for the E-Trade Cash account. Now, it says withdrawals to accounts that are not RPT eligible are processed via ACH, usually arrive within 1 to 2 business days. Here's a list of real-time payments, RTP, network participating financial institutions. I actually looked in here for UMB Bank, which Fidelity uses. I have a UMB external account on my Wealthfront Cash account, and it didn't show the lightning bolt. So it doesn't look like it's available for same-day ACH withdrawal from Wealthfront to Fidelity. So I'm not sure how reliable this list is, but it is a large list. And there are some credit unions on here. And just to see if Blupeak is on here, I don't see Blupeak Credit Union. Now, I did see somewhere else that they actually have this list, but they're saying some banks will actually charge for RTP. And so they had one, Huntington Bank, that was excluded. I don't see it on this page, but they excluded Huntington Bank because I guess they charge a fee. Now, does this mean that you're going to be able to get same-day ACH deposits through the Wealthfront Cash account? Now, they didn't announce that, and that hasn't changed as far as I know. And if we go to the very bottom, it says right here, please be aware cash account deposits are held for a period of 2 to 4 business days before becoming available for transfer. That's way longer than the Fidelity brokerage account or cash management account. So as a hub account for doing bank bonuses, Fidelity brokerage account is still my go-to bank. It's not the Wealthfront Cash account. But for regular people, if you're not doing a lot of bank deals and you don't have to do a lot of transfers back and forth, I think Wealthfront Cash account is still good, and it's getting better than what it was in the past. Daily transfer limits and third-party participants, including Wells Fargo and the RTP network, may limit RTP processing times. Also, as far as I know, adding bank accounts has not become any easier. Wealthfront Cash account, a lot of banks that you're going to add, they'll just fail to add with Wealthfront Cash account. So that's not very good. I definitely hope that they improve the number of external bank accounts that you can add to the Wealthfront Cash account and allowing them to go through where a lot of them fail right now. However, the Wealthfront Cash account is still one of the highest APY online savings accounts at 5% APY without any deals. And if you sign up through somebody like me, you get a boost. And so it boosts that to 5.5% APY for 3 months. So it's hard to beat that. Okay, RTP is part of the clearinghouse. It's a company or organization. It's not part of the U.S. government. If we look at the volume growth, the payment activity from 2020 was $5 billion. Now it's at $60 billion in 2023, so quite a bit of growth. Now, RTP doesn't do deposits. It only does payments. Here's a list of the banks that support RTP. Citizens Bank's on there, Citibank, BMO. The clearinghouse is the first new core payment infrastructure in the United States in more than 40 years. Currently accessible to more than 90% of U.S. demand deposit accounts. And the network currently reaches 65% of demand deposit accounts. It's open to all federally insured U.S. deposit institutions. Now here it actually says, with Wealthfront, it said that it's available within typically 2 to 3 hours. This says immediately available. Recipients receive the payments within seconds of the sending bank initiating the transaction. Financial institutions are required to make the funds available immediately, except where necessary for risk management or legal compliance purposes. So maybe that's why it takes 2 to 3 hours. Do I have to be a member of the clearinghouse? Do I have to be a member of the clearinghouse to use the RPT? No. Any federally insured institution can be an RTP network participant, but this isn't for peer-to-peer payments. Will the RTP network permit debits in the future? No. It's strictly for credit push, meaning the person making the payment instructs to make the payment. Credit push transactions reduce certain types of fraud risk. Is the payment irrevocable? So it's not a money that can be returned, I suppose. Is RTP the same as same-day ACH? No. No, the RTP network is not the same-day ACH. Same-day ACH are cleared in batches and finally settled after the payment's cleared. This is settled individually in real time. Now, the transaction limits for RTP, I believe this is the same with same-day ACH, is $1 million. Now, I did find another website that explains this a little better. It shows here that ACH, I found this to be very confusing. That's why I did this video. I wanted to do a video to show all of the banks that do same-day ACH, but unfortunately, I don't think it's possible to do a video like that because not all banks accept same-day ACH as far as I know. So like Wealthfront right now, you can do payments that are going to be basically same day, but the deposits are 2 to 3 days typically. So Wealthfront is not one. Now, Fidelity is probably same-day ACH, but then if you send something to an institution that doesn't accept it, it may take longer. So it becomes very complicated to try to do a review on something. We see here same regular ACH, 2 to 3 business days. That's basically every bank that's been that way for a while now. And it says credit and debit, every bank. Now it says here bank coverage, every bank, same day ACH, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Credit and debit. So I suppose every bank could do this if they have the system in place, but maybe all of them don't. So this one does payments and deposits, credit and debits, same business day. Now the fees, I don't think these are accurate. These are a little bit higher. Then you see wire transfers, which are kind of complicated to set up within minutes. And this is credit only, most banks. And you see RTP here, instant, and it says credit. It doesn't say debit, so no deposits. And also I found on here some information about the FedNow service. Now, FedNow is supposedly the instant transfer service created by the Federal Reserve. And as I understand, I was thinking this was part of same-day ACH, but as far as I know, it's not. It's completely different from ACH or same-day ACH. So this is a payment transfer service. I don't know that this will actually do deposits also. This is mentioning payments within seconds. And this is different from FedWire. FedWire is the back end. FedWire is the back end transfer between banks that consumers never get to see. So this is different than that. This is more of a consumer service. This was kind of what I was interested in. Will FedNow replace the ACH network? No, the FedNow service will not replace the ACH network. Instead, it is expected to complement ACH services. This is what the payment flow looks like. So if you're a customer, you go to the bank that you're banking with, you transfer funds to another bank, it gets approved by FedNow, they transfer it over, it's done. And then they send back a message if it fails. So looks pretty simple. Now it said they will start operating in July of 2023 and it'll roll out. But as far as I can tell, the list of participating banks is not nearly as large as same-day ACH. If we go to the Federal Reserve website here, they have an article here on same-day. This is the Federal Reserve website, and it shows the FedNow service participants and service providers. I looked here for major banks that people would know about, like U.S. Bank, Bank of America. I didn't see Bank of America. I don't see even Citibank. I see Citizens Bank, but none of the really mega banks. There are some banks. I do see Chase. As far as popularity of payment methods, same-day ACH is definitely the most popular. If we look at the same-day ACH value, The third quarter of 2023, $608 billion. That's a 27% increase over 2022. 1.7 billion transactions in the third quarter of 2023. It's definitely growing very fast. People definitely want these faster payment services. I was trying to find a list of banks that support same-day ACH at some level. This NACA, or however you say it, is the organization that seems to be in charge of compliance or ACH rules. There's a list here of membership that has a variety of companies, and some of them are banks, but it doesn't say anything about this is, some of these are regular banks, some of these are regular companies. They're not banks like eBay. So I don't think this indicates that these companies all do same-day ACH. So I'm going to try to find a list. I contacted this company to see if they have a list somewhere where we can actually look to see companies that do same-day ACH, because I think that would be useful. But for right now, this is just a list of companies that have paid for membership, and that doesn't indicate that they're using same-day ACH as far as I know. Same-day ACH does seem to be the way to go right now, just because it does both payments and deposits, whereas RTP is only for payments, and FedNow doesn't seem to be so popular yet. All the banks that I haven't seen any of them that offered FedNow to me as a service for faster payments, but I have seen them advertise same-day ACH and RTP. So maybe that'll change in the future, but for right now, it seems that FedNow is not being advertised as a faster payment for right now. It seems that FedNow is not being advertised too much. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. I do have some referral offers if you want to make some money and also help out the channel. So I have one from Key Point Credit Union. I signed up with this one and I got $300 within 1 month. Literally, it's that fast. Now, if you sign up with my link, I get $50, you get $300. It's probably a little easier to sign up too. Follow the instructions in the description. Send me a message on my Techphonology website contact form with your first name, your last name, your email address, and then list that you want to do the Key Point Credit Union, and I'll send you this link. They'll send you a link with the instructions. Once you send me your information on the contact form, like your name and your email, and it will send you an email with the details on how to sign up. Now, you can also sign up with this code here, DD23. I think this is probably the one I signed up with, but I won't get a referral commission if you do this one. But if you sign up with the other referral code, you'll basically get the same deal, but I'll also get the $50, so to help the channel. And it's the same deal, so it's the same deal. Basically, sign up with the $25 minimum, and you have to do $1,000 reoccurring monthly direct deposits for 6 months from a net pay pension government benefits. Okay, that's the official thing, but I just sent a transfer from my Fidelity brokerage account. Within the first month after the second direct deposit, I did one the first month, and actually before I did more than one a month. The second $1,000 November, they gave me the $300. So that was a pretty good deal. So basically, just do a $25 minimum opening deposit, then do $1,000 reoccurring monthly deposits for 6 months. They're supposed to give you $50 each month for 6 months. So I was thinking this was gonna take forever. I kind of begrudgingly signed up with this only because it had credit card funding. So I did $2,000 in credit card funding for this one. So if you have a credit card that you're trying to get bonus points on, you could sign up with the credit card for, I believe it's up to $2,500. I did $2,000. Get the points from the credit card. If yours goes anything like mine, you're not going to have to do this for 6 months. So within the first month or two, you'll get the $300. This one is so easy. I still haven't been paid completely for the Blupeak. This one paid out already. So this one's kind of I don't know, maybe I got lucky, but try this one out. Also, I have the Blupeak Credit Union $200 sign-up bonus. We each get $200. Just send me a message on the forum. I'll fill out this form here. You'll get an email. You sign up with the forum with the referral code. Just put the refer a friend code in the referral. Sign up with the checking account and savings account or money market. Do 2 direct deposits of $500 or more. Now, actually, some people have said after the first deposit of $500, they've been paid like the next day. So you may actually get paid, the $200 within the first $500 deposit. If not, maybe do the second $500 deposit. And then also, There's another one that's very, very easy. This is a super easy one. This one is called Arizona Financial Credit Union. You get $200 on sign up if you sign up and you basically do 10 debit card purchases with the debit card. What a lot of people have been doing is they sign up with this. Even if you're not in Arizona, like I'm not in Arizona, they send you the debit card. You log into something like Amazon. You do the reloadable Amazon gift card, and you do several, like 10, 50-cent reload Amazon gift cards until your 10 is, and then within the next day, they actually paid me the $200 bonus. So this one was very easy. The downside of Arizona Financial Credit Union is you'll likely get a message showing, if you're not in Arizona, you'll likely get a message stating they cannot approve your application without calling them. They'll need to verify some additional info. So if you actually call that number, and you'll probably wait on hold for 30 minutes to an hour, they'll say, hey, you're not in Arizona. How do you qualify? And you say, well, I made a $15 donation to Local First Arizona. You need to tell them I made a donation. You can't say I'm making a donation, because if you say that you're making a donation, the person on the phone will say, well, call us back after you've made the donation. Then you're going to have to wait on hold another hour the next time you call back. So make sure you do that ahead of time. And I also have the PSECU bonus, $300. And you pretty much have to do this one through someone like me who has a referral code, because as far as I know, the deal is broken. This one is good until the 31st of December, so you have to do this one pretty soon. And you basically have to sign up with the minimum amount. I believe it's $5 to sign up. Then you have to sign up with the savings and checking. You get $100. You do the $100 direct deposit. You have to keep the $100. You get $100 for the direct deposit. You have to do $200 direct deposit every month for 90 days. And you actually have to do it for the full 90 days before you get that. Then you keep the direct deposit going for 90 days. So you get the final 100. So pretty easy. But they do a credit pull on this one, which is unusual. But this one did pay me, which is nice. Anyways, check those links below in the description for information on these.